Spotlight with Shonda Scott in Oakland, California at the African American Quilt Guild for Black History Month, but the Guild operates beyond February, which is known as Black History Month. I'm here and I'm going to learn actually how to quilt, which is a tradition in my family. My grandmother quilt and my aunts on my dad's side also are quilters as well. So I'm here with the president of the Guild, Marie Taylor, who will tell us a little bit of the history of the organization and what I'm going to experience today at my first hand at quilting. So Marie, just tell us about your organization and the history of the organization and quilting to our culture.
Well, Shonda, in 18 years ago, our foundress, Esther Concho, had the idea that there needed to be a place where we could learn our quilting skills. And so she gathered a group of women around her who could learn quilting as well as educate our community, particularly the African American community in Oakland, around the history of quilting, the quilting arts, a place where we could develop our skill and appreciate it and further the knowledge of quilting.
Now, what is our history of quilting in the African American community?
Well, our history goes back to Africa. Quilting was something that you did in the beginning as a very utilitarian project to keep you covered. And so when we came to the United States, we brought that skill with us to from Africa to the United States. And as I said, it was a utilitarian project of where you pieced pieces of fabric, and in those days it was scrap fabric, either something that came out of the master's house that they were passing away.
And this is during slavery?
During slavery. And you cut squares or whatever, and you sewed those together to make a cover that was going to keep you warm. So that was really the beginning of quilting for us in the United States.
Now, how long have you been quilting?
I've been quilting for about 10 years.
Now, are there some people here that are generational quilters,
Yes.
like their grandmother,
Yes.
You
Yes,
have
we
that
have
here?
generational
Okay.
quilters, yes.
Now, what am I going to learn today, just in the
Well,
day of...
every year, as part of our mandate and our charter, we are to educate others in the community around the art of quilting. So we do our Black History Month Family Day, whereby we show whoever comes how to quilt. And what happens is you will learn the basics of quilting. So you will learn your fabric, the squares will be cut for you, but you will sew together pieces of fabric that will make a pattern, and you will make a block. And then you will do the three pieces, the key fundamentals of quilting, which is your top, your quilt top. You will then put a batting in it, which is for warmth, and you'll put a backing on that. And then what you'll do is hand sew like our ancestors did, all three pieces together, and then you're going to bind it. So by the end of the project, you will have a quilt to take home.
Great, great. You're watching Spotlight with Shonda Scott, and we will be right back.
Every child needs a mentor, a positive role model. For me, that was my grandmother. For more than 110 years, Big Brothers Big Sisters has been making meaningful monitor matches between adult volunteers and children. And these positive relationships have direct and measurable impacts. Help a child realize his or her potential. Visit bigbrothersbigsisters.org.
Welcome to Spotlight with Shonda Scott, where each week we bring you the best and the brightest, the movers and the shakers, and the hidden gems from all over the Bay. Let us shine a spotlight on your business. Sponsorship opportunities are available. For more information, visit us at spotlightwithshonda.tv.
Did you hear about the pony with a sore throat? He was a little horse. Can I tell you a cat joke? Just kidding. Why couldn't the Why was the basketball court all wet? Why? Because the players kept dribbling all over it. Where the cats go on vacation? New York.
Of all the things you've done with your bike, donating it to Goodwill may be the most incredible of all. Your donations help fund job placement and training for people in your community, which means your stuff can be more powerful than you think. Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
Maybe you can make retirement happen. After all, you made her college years happen. Opening that education savings account when she was little. Spearheading a campus tour. And another, and another, and another, and another. Bam! Deciphering financial aid. She was like, what? Well, now she's like, you aced planning for college. Now get the tips you need to get on track at aceyourretirement.org.
Stay linked in with us as you follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And remember, #Spotlight with Shonda. African American Quilt Guild in Oakland, California is an organization created to educate on the rich history of quilting in the African American community and the United States. Annually during Black History Month, the Guild hosts a family quilting day, and this year I participated to learn the skill of quilting that many of the women in my family have done for generations. Many of the women of the African American Quilt Guild are featured in UCLA Vice Provost Patricia Turner's book, Crafted Lives: Stories and Studies of African American Quilters. One of the compelling stories in the book tells how one woman used quilting to heal after losing both her sons to gun violence. She now uses quilting to help others and for anti-gun violence advocacy.
I did a project where I did, here at the library, I did a project with the kids when my second son was murdered. I helped them do sock doll making.
Oh.
And I went to down near Modesto and I got cotton. And I let them stuff it with the original cotton with the seeds in it.
Oh.
Yeah, and
Now, what was the significance of the sock doll? Was it any reason why you chose that?
Because I have been going in and out of the schools teaching art projects with the kids, and when my little ones was growing up, the two that I raised, my grandkids, I did a sock doll project with them.
Oh.
Taught them their classroom to do sock doll making. To put their uniforms on for Black History Month, and they put them in the showcase, right?
Oh, okay.
So when my second son was murdered, I came here to do sock doll making with the kids who had been affected by gun violence.
Oh, so to tie it in.
I had done one with my grandson, and he was comforted by the sock doll.
Oh, I see.
So I figured, okay, if it gave him some comfort, it would comfort the other kids who had had their parents murdered. And they could put their parents' face on the sock doll.
Wow, that's
and walk
beautiful.
away with it.
So
Because my grandson, he got so much pleasure out of it. He had told me he was going to put it away,
oh,
his dad, but he played with it, he slept with it, and his mom had said that it had gave him comfort. So when he got a hole in the sock doll, he brought it back and he said, "Granny, will you help me fix my dad?"
oh,
And I realized how much it meant to him. So I felt if it gave him comfort, it would comfort
other children. Oh, that's beautiful.
So I came here and did a project with some of the kids who had been affected by gun violence, and allowed them to put their loved ones' faces
on there.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
But I taught them to stitch it by hand.
Right.
And
all the pieces.
I gave them real cotton to stuff it with.
So they could see that part of the history.
Right. Because a lot of the kids didn't know what their clothes was made out of. They didn't know anything about cotton.
Right.
And
many of us don't know the actual texture of cotton. Like, when people say they were picking cotton, like they had thorns and pit. Yeah. Wow.
At one point I was bringing you really have Black History Month to
Very
the
careful.
So people could see what actually cotton, because that's what they were originally stuffed with, right?
I didn't bring any this year,
Right.
But next year I will bring
Oh,
some.
yeah.
But I brought the whole bows so that they could see what we did when we was kids.
Right.
It pricked our fingers.
Right.
We still have to do it. And a lot of our parents, depending on the month that the kids was born, the mothers had those babies on the back of the cotton sack, and they had to get up and continue to work.
Right. Wow.
Yeah. And they dragged the babies on the cotton sack.
Right.
Down the middle. Thank you.
While they
gave
picked.
birth, and they put that baby on there, and they had to get up and continue to work. And a lot of people don't know.
Realize that.
But
No, they don't want to realize that. Yeah.
Take you with traffic.
Where?
Because I'm 72 years old.
Now, day of quilting with the African American Quilt Guild was a beautiful experience. I learned the art of quilting, the history, while making a handmade piece that I can give my mother for Mother's Day. Spotlight with Shonda Scott wants to wish all the mothers happy Mother's Day.
Yo, it's your man Tony Scroll from the KBLX Dream Team, and you're rolling with the Spotlight with Shonda Scott. She's incredible.
Welcome to Spotlight with Shonda Scott, where each week we bring you the best and the brightest, the movers and the shakers, and the hidden gems from all over the Bay. Let us shine a spotlight on your business. Sponsorship opportunities are available. For more information, visit us at spotlightwithshonda.tv.
Hart, what's going on?
I'm leaving. Why? What did I do?
Not enough. You constantly ignore me. You barely eat anything healthy. You're half as active as you used to be. The pressure is just too much. I quit. Okay, I get it. I'll do better. Just please, don't leave. Okay, but remember, if I go, you go.
Listen to your heart. Don't let it quit on you. Uncontrolled high blood pressure could lead to stroke, heart attack, or death. Get yours to a healthy range before it's too late.
You are watching Spotlight with Shonda Scott. If you missed an episode or want to see exclusive behind-the-scenes footage, go to our YouTube channel and join by clicking the subscribe button.
Hey, what's up? It's Antoine Davis, and you're on Spotlight with Shonda Scott. Stay tuned in. She'll have more to come.
Maybe you can make retirement happen. After all, you made her college years happen. Opening that education savings account when she was little. Spearheading a campus tour. And another, and another, and another, and another. Bam! Deciphering financial aid. She was like, what? And now she's like, you aced planning for college. Now get the tips you need to get on track at aceyourretirement.org.
Every child needs a mentor, a positive role model. For me, that was my grandmother. For more than 110 years, Big Brothers Big Sisters has been making meaningful monitored matches between adult volunteers and children. And these positive relationships have direct and measurable impacts. Help a child realize his or her potential. Visit bigbrothersbigsisters.org.
Stay linked in with us as you follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And remember, #Spotlight with Shonda. Spotlight with Shonda Scott. We're here at EOYDC, the East Oakland Youth Development Center, for the Oakland Empowerment Program with Paula Wells, who is the founder of the program. I actually had an opportunity to do a media training with the contestants and the participants in the program this year. The program empowers young women and young teens to develop themselves career-wise, encourage them to go to college, and then also give them skills that will help them in their life as they grow into beautiful women. So up next, Spotlight with Shonda Scott, Oakland Empowerment Program. It is important to be a mentor. As a business owner, my mentors have provided me with guidance and wisdom. Studies show that mentoring has a positive impact on the lives of our youth. Mentoring is both fulfilling to the mentor and mentee. It is paramount for us to find ways to mentor our young people. For more information on how to support the Oakland Teen Empowerment Scholarship Program, visit oaklandtep.org.
This program is designed to do three things for you. It is designed to empower you to not ever be afraid to talk, to appear, to speak, to sing, to dance, whatever it is. Whatever the opportunity presents itself, be there. Just be there. So that's being empowered. Learning how to speak clearly. Practice when you're at home, putting your hand on your chest until you feel it vibrate, so that you're talking from here instead of a real high voice like up here. So we teach you to be empowered. Scholarship, we help you to go to a college. Now with this program, we like to encourage you to go to a 2-year community college. Now, there's a couple of reasons why we do this. Of course, you can go to a 4-year if you want, but guess what? This 2-year program that you're going to get at a community college like Merritt, Laney, Alameda, Berkeley, it's the same 2 years that you're going to get at Howard University, UCLA, any college. It's the same. And it's cheaper. So now those first 2 years that you go to college, it gives you time to think. Did you hear how you can change your careers as your life journey kind of goes along? Be prepared for that. The other thing, mentoring.
You're watching Spotlight with Shonda Scott, and we will be right back.
So they say it's a man's world? I don't see anybody's name on it.
While they were doing their thing, we slowly changed ours.
Today, women can do anything men can do. And there's one thing we're even better at.
Hi. I want to talk to you about voting.
About women voting. Did you know that 25% of the electorate are single women? Women on their own?
But only half of us vote. We can change that.
On issues like healthcare, jobs, the environment,
War and peace.
make a choice. Make a difference.
Vote.
Register to vote today.
When I was 6, my days were spent playing basketball. When I was 6, my dream was to make it to the NBA. When I was 6, my mom had a stroke.
I'm Paul George, and I want you to spot a stroke fast.
F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911.
Protect the ones you love.
Spot a stroke fast.
Yes, but see, you don't have a college degree.
Well, no, but
okay,
I can.
well...
Wait. Before you skip over me, can you at least hear me out? No, I do not have a college degree, but I've been working 2 jobs since the age of 18. I've been doing internships while raising my little brother, and any moment that I can spare, I'm studying, just trying to better myself. Okay, I'm ready for this.
Wow. I'd love to hear more.
Look beyond the resume and discover new ways to develop great talent at gradsoflife.org.
Welcome to Spotlight with Shonda Scott, where each week we bring you the best and the brightest, the movers and the shakers, and the hidden gems from all over the Bay. Let us shine a spotlight on your business. Sponsorship opportunities are available. For more information, visit us at spotlightwithshonda.tv. Over the past 10 years, we have been able to tell some amazing stories and highlight some incredible people. So let's take a look back at one of our throwback episodes. Today we are highlighting the Teen Scholarship Empowerment Pageant that was the vision of Paula and Maurice Wells. They're here to tell us about this amazing program that's happening in Oakland and the partnership between business leaders and youth in our community. Paula, can you just tell us how this whole idea of the teen pageant came about?
It's the Empowerment Scholarship Pageant.
Okay.
And this great idea came from, why don't you tell her, Maurice? It's your idea.
You came up with the idea?
Yeah, well, for her to do this, because we were watching the Today Show one morning, as we'd always do in bed, and they had a segment that showed a lady in Camden, New Jersey, who was having a beauty pageant for girls. And when they got through with it, I turned to Paula, I said, you can do that.
And then you took the mantle and ran with it.
Well, actually, what he did, he looked at me and he said, do it. And I said, do what? He said, do a pageant. And I said, Maurice, if I was going to do a pageant, it wouldn't be a beauty pageant. It would be a scholarship pageant. It would be a brainy pageant. And I said it as a joke, and he said, that's it. Do it.
That's exactly the pageant.
And so I ignored it for about 2 or 3 weeks, and it kept gnawing at me, and in my sleep, I couldn't sleep. And then finally I said, okay, I give in, I'm going to do it.
because obviously it's a message from above for me to do this. And we're community advocates anyway. So as event planners and PR folks, I said, okay, we're going to do this, but it's going to be an empowerment pageant. And it's going to be to save somebody's daughter from pregnancies, from HIV, from STDs, from just getting dropped out. So we put together this scholarship pageant, and then I said, okay, I'm going to do 30 girls. And then in order for us to do this, I'm going to need 30 godmother mentors to help me stay on top of 30 girls. So that's what we did. We targeted business women in the community. And we said, okay, this is what we're doing. We'd like for you to participate. And once we explained it to the business women, they said, of course, including Dr. Webb at the president of Laney College. Right. She said, of course, we're doing this. So this is how it all started. We have empowerment workshops set up for the girls at Laney College and Youth Uprising. And they are going to learn things like social life skills, etiquette, spiritual guidance. What?
Banking and finance.
Banking and finance. We have a vice president of a bank who is going to teach the girls about money, you know, how money works. And this is what you do when you want to empower yourself. You have to learn money. So we're going to also teach them yoga, meditating. Of course, all girls like hair and makeup. We're going to throw that into, but it's going to be fun for them.
Now, I heard about it because your daughter is celebrity chef Nikki Shaw, and she and her husband, Brian Shaw, who's the head coach of the Denver Nuggets, are going to be part of the program as well, right?
We called Nikki to tell her about this pageant and this crazy idea that her dad has. And she says, oh, Mom, did you forget? And I said, did I forget what? You and Dad put me in a pageant when I was 16. I said, we did? She said, and Mom, did you forget? And I said, what? I won. I said, you did? She said, this is such a wonderful idea. We are going to chair it. And I said, great, let's do it.
I became empowered at this pageant. We met every Saturday. Again, I was in 11th grade, and it was the Miss Talented Teen pageant, right? I was okay in the talent department, but, I wasn't.